Good morning, you guys. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. It's raining here. We had a tropical storm to hit landfall last night, so it's been raining all night and all morning. This morning I was going to go out and run some errands and stuff after I got done with work, but that's not gonna happen. I hate driving in the rain. I hate being in the rain. When it's raining, I just want to be at home, cuddled up, watching TV. So that's what I'm gonna do when I get done with my work day today. And I don't know if it's because of the rain or if I actually did something yesterday to pull a muscle, but where my thigh meets my pelvic area, it's hurting so bad. So it hurts when I walk, it hurts when I stand, and it's not like a painful hurt. It's more like a aching, sore kind of feeling. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I would rather be off of my feet. So yeah, those are my plans for the rest of the day. The rain just, planning my day out for me pretty much. But anyway, I wanted to come and just speak on something for a few minutes. Under one of my other videos, I had gotten some comments about saying that I pretty much down talk prison relationships. I only speak badly of prison relationships. I don't speak on the good of prison relationships. And I just wanted to kind of address that for a few minutes. I will never downplay prison relationships because I'm in one. I cannot say that there are not any good or positive prison relationships, because I consider myself to be in a very positive prison relationship. So I can't say that. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like there are not bad prison relationships, or there aren't men in prison who use women, or there aren't women who are naive to the fact that they should not be with an inmate. Some of us, this is our journey. I'll say that. Some of us, this is just our journey. Others choose this journey. It's a big difference. And I don't ever want, is this the street? I hope this is the street. I don't ever want a young lady who is not supposed to be on this journey only to waste her time on a man who isn't for her. A lot of women, they feel like they have to prove their loyalty. A lot of women feel like they have to prove that they are a ride or die, quote unquote, kind of girl. And that's just absolutely insane. Like, that is absolutely insane. And I was that female at one point. It wasn't with an inmate. It was actually with someone on the outside, before I got married. And I wasted a lot of my time on someone who was not worth my time, trying to prove that, you know, I was loyal and, you know, I was that ride or die, you know. And if I could take it back, I would, because not everyone is going to appreciate your loyalty. Not everyone deserves your loyalty. And I don't feel like you should have to prove that you're a ride or die to someone who wants to be with you. I just don't feel like you should have to prove that, you know, I'm here no matter what to someone who wants to be with you. Because that person, if they really, really and truly want to be with you, they're gonna fight for you. You know, you don't have to prove that I'm gonna be here for you no matter the circumstances, no matter what happens. Oh, that is a big dog. To someone who wants to be with you, to someone who is fighting just as hard to be with you. I have never had to prove to my husband that I had his back. I've never had to prove to my husband that, you know, I'm gonna be here for you no matter what, because he fights just as hard for me as I do for him. So yeah, it's not that I downplay prison relationships. It's not that I think all prison relationships, is this the place? It's not that I think that all prison relationships are bad. Not at all. Not at all. But a lot of females choose this relationship or are talked into this type of relationship by an inmate when it's not their story. It's not their journey at all. And that's just not, I'm not going to, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not the average prison wife, okay? I'm not going to encourage someone who is trying to get out, wants to get out of their relationship because, you know, their inmate is abusive, or they're just tired and don't feel like it's for them or anything. I'm not going to encourage her to stay. I'm just not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. Because, like I said, this journey is not for everyone. It's just not. I fought with my husband for, let's see, how long was it? For about 6 months. For about 6 to 8 months, I think I fought my husband about marrying him while he was an inmate. I said, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. You know, we went back and forth for a long time. And, he, you know, even in the midst of that, he still stayed. He still, you know, wanted me to come and visit him. And he still fought for me. Even in the midst of me saying, you know, I don't think I could do this. I don't want to do this. He still fought for me. And it had nothing to do with putting money on his books or anything like that, because I really don't do that unless it's, you know, I'm not consistent with that unless it's holidays, Christmas, his birthday, anniversary, things like that. Other than that, I just put it on there when I can. Sometimes it's $50. Sometimes, I put $25 on there, before. So it's not anything like, it wasn't anything like that. But his only thing to me at the time was, okay, you don't want to marry me right now? Okay, just don't talk about it then until you're ready. Because it kind of hurt his feelings, And then I went and prayed about it myself. And, there was sign after sign after sign. And God was just like, this is your husband. So this is my journey. A lot of other women who their man, husband, or whoever took care of them before he went in. His charge had something to do with defending their family. Different things like that. This is their journey. But a lot of women do choose this journey, and they give up on love because inmate after inmate after inmate, nothing works out. No relationship works out when this is not even their journey. Their Prince Charming is out here somewhere, and they're steady going towards what's not for them. So that's why I will never just be positive all the time when it comes to this lifestyle. I'm not going to speak positive all the time. Now I'm going to give support for those who want support. I'm going to give support to those who they're like, I know this is the man for me. This is God's story for my life. And, I just have to deal with it, but I have my bad days. I have days where I don't want to do it. I feel like I can't do it. I'm here to support those women. I'm not here to support those who tell me I want out. I don't think this is the life for me. I don't feel like this is the path that I'm supposed to take. I'm not going to tell her to stay in it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to encourage her to stay in that relationship if she doesn't feel like it's for her. Especially if the signs are there, especially if he's, verbally abusive, or if he's pretty much using her for monetary gain. If he has a whole wife and kids, somewhere else, or if he has other females that I'm not going to encourage that type. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not your average prison wife. Sorry, guys. I'm not your average prison wife, and I do not apologize for that. I don't. But I am very positive. My whole channel is dedicated, at this right now, the majority of my channel is dedicated to, prison wives. So, of course, to those whose journey this is, I have to be encouraging and supporting and everything like that, because that was my whole goal when I set out for this. But I'm just not gonna be like, a lot of other prison girlfriends or wives or whatever that I see that just encourage this no matter what is going on, no matter how they feel, no matter, what the inmate is doing, they encourage them to stay. I'm not going to do that. I love you guys far too much for that. I love you guys far too much to do that to you guys and to keep you guys stuck in a situation where, or tell you guys to stay in a situation where you're not happy, in a situation where you're trying to get out, in a situation where you need advice about leaving, or you need advice about, this inmate who's verbally abusive to you, or this inmate who is showing signs that he's using you. I'm not going to encourage you guys to stay in that, or any other, any other young lady who's dealing with an inmate who comes to me for advice, or who comes to me on how I feel about the situation, I'm not going to encourage her to stay in that. I love people, period. But I feel like God put me on this journey, and I met a lot of wonderful, wonderful ladies on this journey. And I've grown so close to you guys, and I've grown a connection with you guys. And I just love you guys too much to keep you in a situation that's not for you, or to keep you in an unhealthy situation. I'm too, I care too much for that, and I'm too real for that. So that's my whole rant for today. I'm going to get out and go in here and do what I need to do. And so I can get out of this rain and go rest. Like I told you guys, my thigh joints, pelvic joints, whatever you want to call them, are hurting. They're really, really sore. But anyway, remember, we do have, I do have a Facebook support group. If you want to join that group, link will be down in the description box. And I also put it, as a pinned comment in the comment section. Now, I've had some people request to join the group, and they either are not answering the screening questions, or they are not checking their Facebook inbox for proof of your prison relationship. You have to do those two things in order to be approved. You have to. Otherwise, unfortunately, I'm going to have to decline your request. I want it to be a very safe environment. And so I have to know that you are in a prison relationship, and you're not just somebody out here just, trying to get in the group to be, nosy or negative or whatever the case may be. So once you request to join, once you click the link and you request to join, you're going to get a pop-up, and it's going to be 3 screening questions. Answer those questions. That's number 1. You have to answer those questions. And then after you answer those questions, usually within 24 to 48 hours, check your Facebook Messenger. Normally, it's going to be, because if we're not friends on Facebook, it's going to be in your requests folder. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that folder is, if you look down at the bottom, it's like it looks like 2 people, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like 2 people. You click that, and then at the top, you'll see requests. And you click that, and then it'll be in there. And it'll be a message from me. And you just do what's asked in the message, and I'll get you approved to be in the group. So be sure to check the description box, the pinned comment for that link. I also have a Facebook like page where I post when I post new videos and different things like that. So if you would like to follow my like page, that'll also be in the description box down below. And my other social medias will also be in the description box down below. I think that is everything that I wanted to say. You guys, I love you guys. I truly and honestly love you guys. I am here for you. God put me on this journey, and I'm appreciative of it because it's taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot about myself. So I have a big mouth. I love to talk. I love to engage with you guys and everything. And that's another reason why I feel like God put me on this journey, because he knows that I'm not afraid to reach out. I'm not afraid to talk. So, I also have a very, very tough backbone. I have really, really tough skin. And so not a lot hurts my feelings. And I know that's not the case for everyone. And we prison wives, we get a lot of negativity for, being with an inmate. And it's not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing. But a lot of people have closed minds, and that's a video for a whole nother day. But I love you guys. I'm going to get ready to get out of this car while this rain has let up. I will talk to you guys in my next video.